Today we're going to talk about budget. So when you're first starting, you're going to need some money, whether you're going to use other people's money for the bulk purchases, so when you go purchase something, or you're going to use all your own money. We're looking at the amount that you're going to need is going to depend on the market that you're looking at. So if you're looking in the area in the Midwest, you can buy houses for $30,000 to $50,000. So you're probably going to want to have somewhere in the order of $20,000 and use other people's money to actually do the purchase. Now, if you've got 100, 200, 300,000 banked or have access to it, then absolutely, for the first couple of properties, it's way easier, just way easier to use your own cash for that. Do not use all of it. So let's say that you have $100,000, purchase it at $50,000 and put another $40,000 into it. So you're spent 90 out of your 100. That's tight. You always want to keep your reserves. So you want to keep at least reserves of enough money to survive 3 to 6 months. If all the income that you've got disappeared, so you lost your job or whatever your basic source of income, if all of that went away, that you could survive on your existing reserves for 3 to 6 months. If you can purchase your property yourself and be able to do a basic rehab by yourself with your own cash, for your first property or two, I would absolutely consider doing that. Once you get past that point, then you want to use other people's money. So from a budget perspective, you need to have those reserves and be able to look at it from a realistic standpoint. A good financial advisor, a good coach can help you do that evaluation and be able to say, you need to use other people's money right away, or, just go ahead and use your own funds. Ideally, long term, you'll be using other people's funds. If you found a property that basically needs paint and carpet, so it needs a light refresh, almost every property you're going to come across will need at least painting. Carpeting will depend for the most part on the quality of the flooring. I say carpeting and I mean all sorts of different flooring types. So from a costing standpoint, at the very minimum, you're going to incorporate that. You're going to want to set aside $15,000 to $20,000 just for a modest size house, just for the paint and carpet. And then when you start, if you've got other things you need to do, those need to be added on top. If you do use other people's money for the purchase and you use your own money for the rehab, that's also a good, effective approach. And then down the road, so you've already got the property and the tenant's in there and the tenant is good, then there's going to be some turnover periodically. And you will need to, before the tenant leaves, if you can, look through the property and decide what kind of repairs you're going to need. Are the kitchen cabinets being destroyed? Are there holes in the wall? That kind of thing. So you need to budget for those. Anyway, so yes, having funds set aside both before you purchase and set aside for repairs is a crucial part of being a real estate investor and building your real estate empire. For more information, click the button below or go to howtohackrealestate.com/free.